So your book, what's the name of your book?
So, can we curse on?
Blink it out, but we can get
So it's called Resilient AF, and you guys can fill in the blanks what it stands for. Resilient AF.
Resilient as things that people do as adults. Okay.
Yes, so that's the title of the book.
Okay, so y'all know what to be looking for. So that's amazing. Give me a little snippet. Give me one of the clips. Give me something, girl. Give me something.
About the book? So, yeah, so my book, Resilient AF, is basically about me sharing my experiences, my life story in order to help somebody else. So I'm pretty much opening myself up. I'm very private, so this is the first time I've actually just exposed who I am. I've been a coach for 17 years, and I'm always asking my clients, like, what is your why? What is your purpose? What are you doing? And I'm also always helping them through life. And somebody asked me one day, like, well, what is your why? I have a lot of things going on that I put on just a strong face for. And I was like, I have a story to tell that could help a lot of people for me just hearing their stories. So I just decided to share it. So
can you give us a snippet, a little something? Give me something. Just give us a little something. Drop a little bait. You know how they do the little reality TVs and they just do a click. They hit them with a glass and then somebody falling in the pool and then somebody rolling on the floor. Give me a snippet, girl.
So a little bit of it talks about, like, how I am today is not how I used to be. Like, I could have actually been a convicted felon today with all the things that I did, the people that I was around. I was a product of my environment. So I was
you know, we all were.
Yeah, we all were. And a lot of people are, and they allow that to hold them back. So,
no, I think a lot of people, I don't think it allows them to hold them back. I think sometimes people have the notion of the misconception that if you are that person or you experience those things in life, that you're going to always be that person. And I want to tell you guys that no. What you did yesterday doesn't affect you tomorrow.
Doesn't define you.
It doesn't. And you can make changes. You can still strive. You can bounce back. You know, I don't know everybody's spiritual and religious belief, but I serve a forgiving God. And like I said, I didn't grow up in the rich neighborhoods. I grew up with friends, and some of my friends, clearly I be talking to them still now, and I be wanting to hang up the phone on them because I'm like,
that negative energy.
It's not even negative energy. It's like, prime example. I was talking to one of my friends, and I hope she watched the show and she catches it and sees it. I was talking to her. Today is Wednesday. I was talking to her Monday. She was like, oh, my job is checking up on me. My job is doing this. My job wants me to clock in. We have this new manager. We don't do this. And I just stopped her. And she's like, what? I said, why don't you just go above and beyond for your job? Like, why don't you just do the extra? And that will stop you from having to be frustrated and have you stop you from wanting to think that you have a bad boss. But when you have a boss that wants you to do your job, which you are in a committed contract for verbally, you should uphold your end.
That's another thing I talk about mindset. It's all about how you perceive things. And then with that,
wait, stop jiggling.
I'm asking her, you should ask her, like, who are you around? Like, what type of people are you around? Because if you're around the right people like yourself, they're going to call you out on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why are you sitting there miserable complaining about somebody doing what they're supposed to be doing? If you're going to work for a company, work for a job, go off. Be the best employee you can possibly be. Go to the top if you decide to be in corporate America or whatever.
But I think the thing is that people feel like they're working for someone else and they're making them money and they want to do the minimum of work. But that's, again, like I tell you, 25%. Start your own business. I'd rather have 25% of something than 100% of nothing. And, I mean, because now I'm at the stage where I terminate laziness. If you ain't motivated, I terminate it. But that is good in your book mindset. And that's good that you're opening up and letting people know. And, you know, to me, and I hope you throw this pitch, to look at you to be successful, and you're sitting right here by me, across from me, next to me with this beautiful smile, looking fabulous. I mean, honey, sis is looking good, okay? So by you doing that, you let them know that was then, this is now, and this is success. And that's what your book can tell them.
Right.
When you're marketing it, you can say, hey, that was back in the days. This is me now. I'm full force, full-fledged, this successful person. I own 2 businesses, and I have my book. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.